distance. I'm running my heart. The bird is living. I know. I know you gotta talk alright. I know you.
Just you good. It's done just you good. It's done just you, done just you. Just for the record. Just for the record. If they like the job at the tomato, then no go catch up. Oh, yeah, come bear no. I so blame bear more. You go do your one time, I go for one time, I'm to buy mess up. Anything you wish me, that be a passion. Bad man no they walk up, man no be God up. Make them they talk up, I should they fly like a helicopter. Nobody grace of God and inshallah with them moving. Question, but then no get the answer. 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 Answer, what's up, you do? Yeah, go sing a salad when you they move. See green light when I look at you. Last time I take a picture with you. Now my cassava where you they look. Like say I know see what you do. See when we go get a while like to listen. Got the one you can solve. Anything you wish me.
Young guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, my mind. Yeah, my mind.
I ain't got a clue, bro.
I said 5 in the morning. I wake up to 5 on my eyes. Yeah, my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. Tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. Tried to get by, but I'm burning. I'm behind, my mind is right. All these thoughts are troubling. Starting to give up my pain. Fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life. Then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need. Right yet, I really need time. Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it. Do us. So we are coming here with a force. Yeah, blessing the reap and we coursing on foot. Oh, we the rise on board. Yeah, we give thanks that we need it the most. We have to give thanks that we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all from the life, man. But thank God for the journey that's to the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. Yeah. Blessings fall from our right hand. Also those many friends that they love to be good. One time, sit up in a class and we put that only see the road and we go on with the road. Third form is a very tired thing. And you know it formed up to be a fire thing. Now up on stage, make projects say I sing, yeah, Jimmy, I think you soon get the higher ring. Like hello, brother, say I just saw you. Saw you post a spectacular photo. Keep it burning, yes, that's the motto. If me the photo pass through your soul, you're falling on the front. Me up to talk back for the dirty, that's the plus. But gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings for all of my right hand. But I those many friends that take off to the road. One time, they sit down in a class and we put that on the set. Road and we go on with it. That's what blessings upon me. And send me to tell you I'm sorry. That's what blessings upon me. And that's why I'm gonna give him a job. Read for me to light. You know, some of us are ignited. Got the music me excited. I'm coming like a boss. Blessings all coming like one. But I'm good for the journey, that's the plus.
Okay, all of them done they notice. I'm all my guys, them know me. Since '06, I've been writing this story. I know be OG, but if you ask them know me. I know they blow me, so you know me know. Music shows me, just know this and know this. I get lonely, but I'm never lonely. Sexy ladies, come and feel me slowly.
Love you, see the way to believe I do the world of sinner. Yeah, nobody will be over. And the Lord that they go far. Who's the good with the bar? That's how they do shit. And then I really put you to bar. Midnight, what she got.
Them other girls want me, but like you, I want to know, I want know. Shady not this kind thing with tomato, moo. Oh no, no. Not the little things you do make me no. This distance is taking a hold of me for sure. Oh baby, come. Oh girl, I want make me deal. I feel like making you. Oh no, I feel like making you. Oh baby, I know, no good.
Last. Now everybody go to breakfast. You go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, cause I did by default and without any doubt, though. I'm a me happy adult, though. I no go feed the girl, is out, though. I'm a mind that's you can talk, though. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, I know holy, and I know that careful. Like the Baba fly, yo, my ayo, don't cry, yo. Alibigo and shadow. I did what I got when then kill Savannah. I did try to buy moto Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for Lucky Bona. Now so much you make it have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timberlake at you. I'm a white dog in Venice. Why you say I did nothing for you? And if I do anything you want me to do, Timberlake.
It's time for the TV show. We don't say much, but you'll never know what you might see, what you might hear. We heard only once a night to remind you he's a queen.
They're all white dudes. They're not funny. No homo. He is a drunk. I like Mel Gibson, the actor. Oh, shit. Do you know who is Ian Ellis?
What was that?
Do you know who is Ian Ellis?
Ian Ellis?
Ian Ellis.
I feel like I know that name, but I can't remember who that person is connected to.
Okay, stand-up comic from Chicago. I'm with Apologies to Podcast, which is still going. Volcano, no braino. Yeah. Well, high tide, everyone out there in the world, YouTube and all that. Yeah. Hello, bird.
All right, 304. You're on with Jessica.
Hello.
Yeah, it's Dante.
Yeah.
Dante.
Yeah.
Dante Nero. Yeah.
Dante
Jessica,
Negro.
I'm seeing you, and I'm curious. Like, how many marbles do you have in your jar?
What does that mean?
Hey, by the way,
what is the value that you bring to a man as opposed to a different girl?
By the way, mute your computer in the back.
There's no computer on. I'm just talking to y'all right now.
Are you black?
At work. I'm right now.
Oh,
Wait, this guy, does he not sound like Tracy Morgan?
No, this is Dante Nero. I'm a comedian. I also do a podcast.
Yeah. Lewis was just bullshitting and not being of the truth. Lewis is 47 and Puerto Rican and not white and failed at life. So no, you are a douchebag, Lewis. Doggy, no you. I get more hoes than you, CEO. You the beta. Doggy, no you. Yeah, that's right, no you. Boo you, boo both of you. No, you. Lewis, I heard you're gay. Doggy, no you all the way. Doggy, no you. You'd be confused with Helen. Yeah, that's right, no you. Cock and balls on you, Mickey. I'll get you for this, Helen. No, you. I'm just bullshitting, not being of the truth. I'm an Asian guy. Gotta use that.
Hello, douche.
Beta male. Wow. Holy. is your favorite war? What's your favorite war?
War?
Yeah.
What do you mean war?
My favorite war.
Let's not get into that shit.
Okay.
Lower East Side wars. Whatever the hell is going on right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I can play it. Yeah, I look at it. Yeah, I love it. But you know what? It is what it is. Listen, if you think I'm full, I think you just gotta offend it. Look, you know what the fuck is your point? Yeah, I can play it. Yeah, I look at it. Yeah, I love it. But you know what? It is what it is. Listen, if you think I'm full, I think you just gotta offend it. Look, you know what the fuck is your point? Yeah, I look at it. Yeah, but you know what? It is what it is. Listen, if you think I'm full, I think you gotta offend it. Look, you know what the fuck is your Yeah, I can play it.
Fuck you, YouTube.
Okay. Thank you for
Freedom
your
of
time.
speech.
Thank you. You ain't getting nothing for Christmas. Yeah, that's right.
Apple juice. Yeah. Apple juice. This is not apple juice.
Oh, that's apple juice. Or is it? It is. I have to say that.
Let's find out on one fucking.
Yeah, I'm here. Know you. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'm here. Yeah, know you. Yeah. All right. Now that somebody's here, it's time to read the opening monologue. Yeah, that's right. Know you. Have you seen this? Have you heard this? Douchebag Donald Trump did not even show up for the debate, for the first debate. I think he would say those other candidates are beta candidates, beta candidates. Fuck them right in the ass. They're a bunch of betas anyways. Other news, Reddit is turning on a somewhat entertaining piece of shit, creepy Asian guy. Against the RDA and spreading the word over the internet. Yeah, that's right. Next week, there'll be a rerun. Ken TV will be on The Weef. Pretty soon, a podcast about smoking weed. Yeah, that's right. Hosted by the Stephen Blush. So know you. What's up, Ross? Yeah. Yeah. Glad you're here, homie. Ross, in a couple of weeks, can I interview you? Is that possible? The Ross interview. Oh, shit. Is that possible? That might be cool. Yeah. Think about doing it for a while. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's get. Because you say don't be a cunt and then you act like a cunt. What else can I tell you, Clip? That's the way it is, man. You say don't be a cunt, yet you act like one. Yeah, that's right. All right. See what I'm going to talk about first. Ooh, pop culture news. Let's see. Okay. I think there's some Motley Crue news. Ooh, we haven't had much Motley Crue news around here. Well, I'll start with that. Motley Crue news. Oh! All right, I'm going to go forward with this.
Motley Crue is one of the most popular metal bands of all time. Their 2022 stadium tour earned a record-breaking $173.4 million, the best-selling tour of the band's 40-plus-year career. However, the band is in the middle of a major scandal. Their guitarist Mick Mars has sued them and claimed under oath that Motley Crue uses pre-recorded tracks during concerts, essentially faking their playing. The use of pre-recorded tracks is a cardinal sin for rock and metal fans, and this scandal has led to some major...
Oh shit, they're saying you phony baloney Motley Crue. Oh shit. Yeah.
backlash towards Motley Crue, but instead of folding to the pressure, they are benefiting from the publicity for their upcoming world tour, where the band sells tickets for up to $2,500, and it's working. So this begs the question, is Motley Crue actually using pre-recorded tracks? Well, it's complicated. Several fan-filmed videos of the band have circulated in recent years, where the sound coming out of the speakers doesn't match up with the actual performance. One recent high-profile incident occurred on July 19th, 2022, at the Kansas City date of Motley Crue's stadium tour. In the video, you can hear the sound of a cymbal despite the fact that drummer Tommy Lee hasn't made it to his drum set. In other words, the drums are heard playing while no...
So you're saying that don't be a cunt, yet you're being a cunt. Oh, shit. That was my point. You're saying don't be a cunt, yet you're being a cunt. Sorry, I would have come right on air and said that, but a friend of mine came over, and we decided to get really high. And then I think the show ended. So next Wednesday, I don't know if my friend is going to come over late. We'll see. All right, back to Motley Crue. Yeah. All right.
No one is there to play them. It is unclear how much of Lee's drumming is performed live and what parts are mimed during shows. Fans have engaged in heated debates in the comment section, with some proclaiming that almost all of Lee's drumming is fake, while others argue that only a few key triggers are used to keep time with all the fireworks and other onstage spectacles that Motley Crue is famous for. Mars would reference this exact video on page 10 of his lawsuit, where he would then go on to claim under penalty of perjury that a significant portion of singer Vince Neil's vocals were also pre-recorded. But if that were true, then why does Vince Neil sound so awful on stage? For decades, Neil has been harshly criticized for his inability to sing like he used to. The once legendary frontman can often be heard struggling for breath, singing out of tune.
I could say something on that. I saw them on the final tour. They came on stage, kicked fucking ass. I don't remember somebody bringing up play backup tracks. Vince's voice was fine. Tommy Lee's playing was right on time. Yeah, so they did fine. I think all this horse shit has come out since of the reunion. Yeah, I remember people saying, "Oh, they're fucking horrible. You can't sing," and they use backing tracks. Yeah, so I don't remember that hearing that when the band was around.
Tune or relying on the audience to sing for him. Some of his detractors, like pro wrestler turned rock singer Chris Jericho, have pointed at Neil's poor physical shape as the reason for his declining singing abilities, suggesting that his vocals would improve if he just lost some weight and did some training. As more and more videos of Neil...
They're saying, you're fucking fat as shit, man. You're like Mersh. I go to gym. No, you don't. They're saying you're fatty boobalati. Yeah.
Embarrassing vocal performances made the rounds on YouTube, Motley Crue's manager Alan Kovac would even have to step in to address the criticisms, assuring fans that the band members had been working with personal trainers and nutritionists ahead of the stadium tour in order to put on the best performances possible. Still, as recently as 2023, Crue fans have continued to criticize the band for only becoming more blatant in their use of lip syncing. This footage from a recent concert in Peru makes it glaringly obvious that Vince Neil is heavily relying on pre-recorded tracks. However, no one bore the brunt of Mick's anger more than bassist Nikki Sixx. Mars accused Sixx of attempting to psychologically manipulate him into believing he had some sort of cognitive dysfunction, and that his guitar playing was no longer good enough for Motley Crue, often getting frustrated with Mars.
Yeah, Sixx Nikki, you know you're a grog brain loser. You know you're fucking retard, right? We kid around here. Maybe that's what the rest of them are saying. Yeah, that's right. You haven't written a song in like 10 years. Yeah, no. You've written songs. We're just kidding around. Yeah.
For supposedly forgetting chords or playing the wrong songs. The guitarist, who is a 25% shareholder in Motley Crue's corporate entity, claims that this was all part of an elaborate plot concocted by Six in order to force him out of the band. And
that's really you, Griggy? Yeah. What's up, homie? Haven't seen you in like forever, man. That's you. That's cool, man. I will open panel in 1 hour. So do some news, do a puppet show. A little bit, but you know, people complain. Get used to it. The only thing I can't say you can complain about is New York. Sure, it's not my New York City anymore, but it stopped being that way 13 years ago. I accept it. Those that complain about New York City don't get New York. It's fucking yuppied, and I hate it. But, you know, it ain't my New York. Somebody else's. Yeah, that's right. Back to this.
And take his shares. When his debilitating health issues eventually forced Mars to retire from touring in 2022, it is alleged that Motley Crue made him a quote, take it or leave it offer for a severance agreement that would divest him of 20% of his ownership stake in the band. Mars says it was Nikki Sixx who told him that, after 41 consecutive years with the band, he was lucky to keep even 5% ownership and did not deserve anything more going forward. Mars went on to blast Sixx in legal documents for faking his performances, stating that 100% of Sixx's bass parts were nothing but recordings. Sixx was seen fist pumping in the air with his strumming hand while the bass part was playing, an incident that was captured on video. However, this would not be the first time that Sixx had been confronted over his use of backing tracks in his career, with Sixx often using extremely vague language to evade the accusations. One such occasion occurred in 1997, when Metallica drummer Lars Ulrich denounced Motley Crue for performing to a tape at the American...
This is how rumors start, man. All right, I guess he performed to tape at a award show or something. Well, you know, Red Hot Chili Peppers did the fucking Super Bowl because they didn't want the whole Janet Jackson fucking incident thing happening. What the hell's happened to the music world? Yeah, that's what I gotta say. Yeah. And a little bit of Opie and Anthony news. Ooh, I got videos from both. And with some band merch are coming up and some Method Man news. Oh, shit.
Music awards that year, which by all accounts they did. Although it is now widely accepted that televised musical performances have to be faked due to time constraints, Sixx still took offense to Ulrich's accusations and posted an open letter to the Metallica drummer on an AOL message board, which read, "Dear sweet fat balding Lars, love the makeup, babe. Taking your ever moronic soapbox position on a subject that's none of your business has made you out to be an a-hole as usual. You're such a poser." Despite Nicky's rage towards Ulrich's accusations, he notably did not deny the use of backing tracks within his response. Sixx was similarly evasive in 2000.
Calling people bald and fat and losers and posers. Last I checked, and I dig on some hair metal. Aren't hair metal people posers? Oh shit! A poser calls somebody a poser. Oh shit!
In 2023, when legendary drummer Carmine Appice revealed to Ultimate Guitar that Mars confided in him about how he was having a bad time on the stadium tour, due in large part to the fact that everything was pre-recorded instead of live. Nikki Sixx would fire back on Twitter, but instead of addressing the allegations that Motley Crue was lip-syncing, he chose to hurl insults at Appice, calling him a washed-up drummer. It is worth noting, however, that Sixx did acknowledge Motley Crue's use of backing tracks on one occasion in 2019, though he only admitted to using it for instruments that the band doesn't tour with, such as cellos or synthesizers. To date, the only member of Motley Crue to directly address the core band members' use of backing tracks was, unsurprisingly, Mick Mars. While discussing the creation of his solo album during a 2014 interview with Eddie Trunk, Mars casually mentioned that he was a terrible singer, unintentionally provoking a series of loaded questions from Trunk.
Are you just
dude, my voice sucks so bad.
Well, they put a microphone in front of you on stage with Motley. I don't know if it's on or not, but there's one up there.
Well, that's a whole nother story right there, son.
What story? Tell me that story. What is it?
That story? I don't know. That could get me in a lot of trouble.
Mars was noticeable that Motley Crue.
What? Hold on. No. What the heck?
Motley Crue is one of the most popular free advertising for the band. Love and historically have.
That story? I don't know. That could get me in a lot of trouble.
Mars was noticeably on edge, tripping over his words and attempting to move away from the subject. However, as the conversation continued, Mars candidly spoke on his band's use of backing tracks, saying that he didn't like it and that he believed that a band like Motley Crue benefits from the rawness of a live performance where mistakes can be made in front of an audience. So assuming Motley Crue are in fact faking their performances, why hasn't there been more backlash from fans? Well, fans can be extremely forgiving to an artist that they love, and historically have proven to be unbothered about lip syncing. For example, despite the general belief that R&B duo Milli Vanilli had their careers immediately ruined following a July 1989 incident where their backing track failed during a live performance, in reality, their core audience didn't seem to care. In fact, Milli Vanilli went on to become a global sensation. Reported
They went on to become a global sensation, but didn't one of them kill himself? Somewhat over some of that? I think he did. All right, they became huge, and the lip syncing didn't really kill their core audience, but sometimes things happen to people and it has an effect on them. One of them did kill himself eventually, which is horrible. Not that I was ruining the Milli Vanilli, but it means there's no Milli Vanilli reunion. True. Yeah. For those that like that or love it.
reportedly grossing over $50 million and even being awarded a Grammy for Best New Artist, even as the lip-syncing allegations continued. The value these accusations bring Motley Crue, who are getting millions of impressions on metal news websites and YouTubers making countless videos calling them out, are all free advertising for the band. Keeping the band at the forefront of the music news cycle, even with the negative connotations, is generally good for them. However, if Motley Crue's upcoming tour dates are going to be entirely faked, then the group is not living up to its core values that brought them together in the first place. In the band's first ever press release from June 22nd, 1981, Motley Crue highlighted their mission to, quote, provide an outstanding live show which excites, stimulates, and moves the audience. Despite their tarnished reputation, a major backlash towards Motley Crue, but instead of folding to the pressure, they are the band's first ever press release from June 22nd, 1981, Motley Crue highlighted their mission to, quote, provide an outstanding live show which excites, stimulates, and moves the audience. Despite their
I can say I don't remember hearing when I saw them, the final tour, once again, no backing tracks, no. This guy's too fat to sing, his voice is shot. They came out, kicked ass, took fucking names, and only did like 2 ballads. It's not like I've seen Poison. They would have like 5 or 6 of them out there. Right. And none of this shit was going on. Mick Mars was in the band at the time. It's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, we got not that long left. Maybe less than a minute. Yeah.
tarnished reputation, Motley Crue concerts continue to sell out, and the success of rock and metal as a whole is reliant on legacy bands now more than ever. It's not unusual for the best-selling metal albums any given year to be 30-plus-year-old records rather than new releases, and rock festivals in particular routinely book the same handful of legacy bands for their headlining slots, often recycling headliners year after year. Many critics say that this unending focus on nostalgia is holding the genre back, but in a post-2020 world where the cost of touring is at an all-time high, promoters can't afford to take any chances. Motley Crue is still entitled to their day in court and will presumably one day have the opportunity to tell their side of the story. For the time being, it is up to fans to voice their opinions by voting with their wallets, and Motley Crue has only grown to become more lucrative than they've ever been.
Go rock. We don't need any Metallica news yet or Wu-Tang. Let's go with Bam. Bam news.
Oh my God. Hold on. What the fuck? What do they want?
Lima
just
called
sitting
on
there?
you. Lima called and said you had
Lima called
escaped.
on me and I escaped.
Well, he goes from rehab to rehab, trying to get out. He's like, so what I do, meth? It's it, man. Meth is lit right now, man. Everybody's doing it. Everybody like him. But, well, I might get drunk sometimes. So what, man? Leave me alone. I'm Bam. Yeah.
And she was getting you priming the pump so you would be hopefully drunk by the time they got there. So you would seem drunk. So she could say she was scared.
Maybe she told my mom to have a drink with me.
She may
to
have.
keep me there.
April said she was babysitting you to keep you from going crazy.
Babysit. Look at me. Do I look like I need
No,
babysitting?
no.
I'm
You
sitting
look
there writing
annoyed.
something down. I was sitting at the bar writing something down.
You're
Yeah, that's right. He's writing stuff down. Bam, big time celebrity. Why does he need a babysitter? He's a man, baby. Yeah, that's right.
minding
I wasn't
your
caught.
business.
I was minding my fucking business. Look at. I'm still
Let
minding my
me know
business.
if you need a break.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm still minding my business. Oh my God. Hold on.
Right. All right, we'll go some. Dave Mustaine on why he and James Hetfield don't talk anymore. Let's go with it. Right in.
It's a collaboration between two heavy metal legends that would surely break the internet. Former Metallica guitarist Dave Mustaine reuniting with his former bandmate, frontman James Hetfield.
No, you suck.
And it came closer to happening than any of us could have ever imagined. Now, in a brand new interview with Guitar.com, Dave Mustaine is opening up about what went wrong and what prevented us from getting that earth-shattering collaboration between Dave Mustaine and James Hetfield. Before we continue, I want to welcome all of our returning viewers back. Many of you have not yet hit subscribe, and it would really help us out if you could take just a quick second and hit that button. Dave Mustaine was a guitarist in Metallica back in 1983 when he was famously and abruptly fired from the band. This conversation was chronicled in the band's documentary, Some Kind of Monster, where Dave Mustaine felt he wasn't given a second chance for whatever the...
Well, there's two kinds of drunks, happy and violent. Dave was of the second kind. Metallica, the rest of the members were of the first. So it's a clash of different kinds of ways to party, I guess. Some people like it violent, and lots of people don't. Yeah.
the dynamic was in the band. Since that time, they have made up and the members of the band have been on much better terms, but apparently James and Dave don't have a relationship at all. Over the summer, Mustaine talked in an interview about how he had hoped one day that he and James Hetfield could work together, but we weren't sure how close this actually came to being a reality until now. In this new interview with Guitar.com, Mustaine revealed back in 2015 that he and James Hetfield were having conversations about reissuing Metallica's 1982 demo, No Life Till Leather. Unfortunately, those talks came to a halt after James wanted Lars Ulrich credited on the songs that Mustaine...
Oh, shit. That would be a great demo to put out. I always wanted to hear the tracks. from the original. That would be amazing. But clash of you want somebody credited. It's the whole thing.
Mustaine asserts he wrote. And that wasn't the only thing that came to a halt. Apparently, at the same time, they were talking about doing a project together. And Mustaine said, quote, "There's 3 sides to every story, right? There's my side, there would be the other person's side, and then there would be the truth, which is somewhere right in the middle." Oddly enough, that was one of the last conversations I ever had with James Hetfield, because we were talking about getting back together and doing a project. Something had come up about a publishing discrepancy that we had been arguing about for years and years. And I told James, I'll do it, but we got to get this stuff sorted out first. And he said, oh yeah, sure. So I said, now these 2 songs, you and me split 50-50. Lars didn't write on this song. You know that. I don't know why you gave him percentages, but
maybe James was bullshitting and not being of the truth. You know how things go, man. Yeah, that's right.
I'm not. I'm not going to sign another deal that's going to confirm that, because I never agreed to that. And James said, well, Lars has a different recollection of that. And I said, that's fine. There's his side of the story, my side, and the truth is somewhere. And that blew his mind, and we haven't talked since. Back in September, in an interview with Vinyl Writer Music, Dave Mustaine said that he was hoping that he and James could collaborate in the future. He said, I've been secretly hoping there'd be a day where James and I can write together again. I think the world really does want us to do that. And I think there is a pretty good possibility of it happening down the line. I do think that it's possible that one day James is going to come around, and I think that he and I are going to be able to do something together again. I guess that's one of the things that has always kept me pushing forward. I think it'd be good for Megadeth, and it could be great for Metallica too. Unfortunately, this probably is never going to happen. James Hetfield has rarely, if ever, done side projects outside of Metallica. He doesn't really talk about Dave Mustaine, and they're not on speaking terms, apparently. So that is...
That's the thing that happens in music. One day somebody's in your band, they're a songwriter, and things come to a head, and well, sometimes things don't work out. Maybe it will happen in the future. Maybe James will discredit Lars, and him and Dave will make up. I don't know, man.
A major bummer to hear, but we can hope. It did come close to happening before. Maybe they can work through this, and we'll just have to wait and see, but probably not. Anyways, thanks so much for tuning into Rockfeed. If you haven't yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check out the recommended video on your screen.
There's nothing.
All right, now everybody, a review of a movie I saw, Get Back, both versions, with the Beatles, recording parts of Let It Be, and later going over stuff that's on Abbey Road, and at some point George Harrison leaves. That's true. All right, and before I further review this, yeah, Griggy, you can't. And if Dave didn't get kicked out of Metallica, we wouldn't have fucking Megadeth. And I love Megadeth. Megadeth is fucking awesome. Okay, enough about Metallica or Megadeth. All right, Peter Jackson is the great guy that found all of these tapes in the Apple vaults, brought them forward, and made this double movie of the Beatles in the studio. Some people might say the Beatles at the end, 1968, 69, didn't get along. They so got along. They're in there. They're right next to each other, playing and recording and then just playing. Yeah, George Martin is there. They're doing it in England. At some point, George leaves the band and goes to Liverpool. So he goes back home. And you think he left the band for good. No, he just takes a few days off. They get back into the studio, and it's great. You see him play with a pedal steel guitar at some point, so they're playing around with country. Right. And they even do some solo stuff. I thought it was a great double movie, worth having Disney Plus for a little bit. I got rid of it, I got in a bundle, so it was a little too much for me, like $12 a month, and I'm like, eh. But I love the movie. I mean, what Peter Jackson put together, fantastic. If you like the Beatles, I like the Beatles a lot, so I enjoyed the thing. Get Back, great session thing, and you see them perform on the roof a little bit, and they're just going to give you that little roof performance. This is like a whole movie they were making. Yeah, it's fantastic to see them all in the studio. True, Yoko was in there a lot, but Linda was in there, and Patty Boyd was in there. So, right. So all the women were there. I think even Ringo's woman was there. Everybody was there. So I'm not into Blink 182. Some guys, sorry. I look forward to stuff like maybe you should go check out The Descendants. The Descendants were the big, huge influence on shit like on shitty bands like Blink 182. Sorry. Compared to The Descendants, they're the beta pop punk band. The Descendants are so fucking great. So I highly recommend if you Disney Plus, check out Get Back. Both movies. Right, it's 2. It's sort of long, but it's worth the journey. All right. Now we'll get into it. All right, now we'll get on to Wu-Tang news, then we'll have political news. Yeah. Right.
ET's greatest rap crews of all
Right,
time.
right.
Right.
They got Wu-Tang versus Death Row.
I'm not disrespecting Death Row in the way, shape, or form. I
Humble.
love Death Row and everything that they represented. I just don't know how it came down to Wu and Death Row.
Right. Where are all the other groups? They're like, those groups are beta rap groups. They got down to the essential alpha rap groups. Yeah, that's right. Sherman, the god, is like, no, you. There should be a lot of groups in this one. Yeah.
Death Row is not a rap crew to me.
For me, it's Wu and Outkast. That's the greatest
Yes,
rap
Wu and
groups of
Outkast.
all
Yes,
time.
but Death Row is not a rap group to me. They're not a rap
No, they're a crew. They're a label.
Yeah, they're a label.
And I think that's
Their label, yeah. Under the table, yeah, son, yeah. They're not a rap group. They're a label. So now you.
what they judged a lot of it based on as well. I mean, you got to really think about it. Those are groups, you know, Death Row, but it was groups within groups, especially with a Wu-Tang Clan, especially with the way we came in the game as a group with the option to sign as solo artists. So,
Yeah, they signed a solo artist and they made all the records. Yeah, that's right. Know you. Yeah. This premiere coming up tomorrow should be good. It's the end of the Jersey Shore stuff. Next week's, you'll have Fireflies. Oh, shit. So then I finally caught on camera. That's right.
yeah, it kind of makes sense. And I'm just humbled and honored in the same breath because, you know, Death Row, they were out, what, 3 years before we even dropped? About 3 years before we even dropped. And we had heard nothing like that before from the West Coast.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All right. Cut from the Breakfast Club. All right. All right. All right. Next piece. Now political news. I'll get into some Opie and Anthony after this. Yeah, then there's a puppet show coming up. All right. It's called My Blood Ran Cold. Ex-Trump official, horrified by the criminal plot to have military turn their guns on civilians to facilitate a losing candidate. Oh, shit. Kevin Carroll, a former Army officer who served as senior counsel to Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly during the Trump administration, weighed out in stark terms on Tuesday a part of the most recent indictment against former President Donald Trump that has not received wide attention. Oh, shit. It's like a secret allegation. Yeah. That's right. Secret hidden allegations. Oh, shit. Carl's op-ed and the Dispatch titled "An Unthinkable Choice" leads with a jarring subhead that declares Donald Trump advisors would have put the U.S. military in the position of defying orders or turning their weapons on civilians. Oh, shit. The civilians, the the army guys were like, civilians, you ain't getting nothing for Christmas, motherfucker, yeah. Carl begins by writing, as a veteran, my blood ran cold reading two particular passages in Special Counsel Jack Smith's indictment. He goes on to explain that in those two specific paragraphs, Smith details how then President Trump and the team of election-denying lawyers surrounding him laid out an autoerotic plan to remain in power. Oh, shit, they put their evil plan down there like, hey, we'll get you. Just you look out now. We've got our hey, evil plan. Ha, 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 ha. No, you. That would make the U.S. military choose between subservience to civilian control or refusing to undertake an anti-democratic domestic political role. Oh, shit. They took it up a notch. Holy fuck. Carl continues, nothing that Trump's alleged conspirators had discussed how to quell the inevitable rioting should be overturned. Should he overturn the 2020 election? In the first passage, it appears that when a deputy White House counsel warned Assistant Attorney General Jeffrey Clark that Trump remained in office despite the absence of any evidence of outcome, the determinative election fraud, riots would break out in U.S. cities. Clark responded, that's why there's an Insurrection Act. And the second, the indictment reports that when Similarity warned of the risk of riots, Trump's outside counsel, John Eastman, responded that there were points in American history when violence was necessary to protect the public. Oh, shit. He's like, get your guns, protect the public, motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. We're all going to be under army control now. That's right. That's how an alpha does it. Guns out, motherfucker. Yeah. He goes on to explain that Trump's plan included having then Vice President Mike Pence nullify electoral college votes in key states won by Biden and have them replaced by Trump votes, changing the outcome of the election. Pence in recent days has made clear in media interviews that this was indeed Trump's plan, which he refused to go along with. Yeah, that's right. That's why we want your head, Mike Pence. Yeah, that's right. That's what all the insurrection people are saying. Trump's team anticipated that this unconstitutional act might lead to widespread unrest. Hello, douche! And that they planned for the commander-in-chief to order federal troops or federalized National Guardsmen to put down those riots. The armed services were to be told to use force against Americans to keep Trump in office, despite the objective fact, as Eastman and more than 60 judicial proceedings, that Biden won 2020 election. Carl explains, focusing on the planning for the aftermath of overturning the election. Oh, shit. Carl lays out how the scenario would unfold as soldiers face down rioting Americans in the street, resulting in a traffic loss of life, could easily spiral out of control. Holy fucking shit. It's lit, son, in that riot right now. Yeah. Presidential demand, anticipated by Clark and Eastman, would place military leaders in the excruciating position of responding to an order facility legal under relevant status, but given for a purpose in a missile to the ideas of the framers of the Constitution in which they swore an oath. Carl argues, adding, generals will be forced to choose whether to abandon an unbroken tradition of American military obedience to civilian control or turn their guns on civilians to facilitate a losing candidate remaining in the White House beyond Inauguration Day. The foreseeable consequences of Clark, Eastman, and Trump's criminal plot would have been profound for the military and the nation. I suspect the generals would have reluctantly chosen the first of the two bad options they face. Yeah, yeah. You ain't gonna be able to get in this White House, Biden. No, you. Yeah, that's right. Carroll concludes by adding that if Trump is convicted for conspiracy related to his efforts to overturn the 2020 election, the potential harm of his desire to turn the military on the American public to remain in office should be taken into account in the former president's sentencing. Read the full op-ed here. Good enough. Yeah. All right. Back to here. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, that's right. All right. Almost 1 hour in. Yeah. All right. Talk about Opie and Ampy news. There's a Bill Burr video. All right. Bill Burr talks about David Lee Roth. Let's go videotape.
Bands out there where they really could have been like a completely different band, but for whatever reason, their lead singer had too much musical theater in him. Oh, so I'll give you one. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus, but like I remember when David Lee Roth went solo and he gradually became almost like this lounge act. And I was like, what the fuck is he doing? If you really go back and listen to all.
Yeah, but really, if you look at like Jump wasn't the first time he used the synth. He used a few other songs. Like fucking, so they were going to go in the poppy synth direction. And, you know, all right, he likes to do this song, I'm just a gigolo. Yeah. Well, all right. Everybody goes in the direction they want to do, Bill. You just got to roll over and deal with it. Yeah.
Of Van Halen when he was in it. It was always there, but it was this integral part that actually balanced out the band. But on its own, it just wasn't something that I was necessarily into. I still love him, and he's still one of my favorite frontmen of all time. But like when he was just a gigolo and everywhere else, like what the fuck is he doing this? Like this guy was the frontman of the best fucking rock band. Like why?
Well, Greg, I didn't see it yet. I don't watch much Vice, so I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I'll check out for next time. Next time I have a live show in a couple weeks. So there's a rerun for next week, replacement show, Saturday night in the 10 p.m. time slot. I mean, Friday night in the 10 p.m. time slot. I'm on Carolinas at 8 being interviewed. So there you go, man. All right, back to Bill Burr and David Lee Roth.
Why is he doing this shit? And then all of a sudden you go back and listen to Van Halen 1, that little breakdown, ba ba da shooby doo wah, or those silly little songs, bamba dee da bamba dee, or Big Bad Bill is Sweet William. Now he always had that sort of like element, and it's just amazing when that got extracted out of Van Halen, and it was sort of like ramped up how different his whole vibe became. There was a couple of bands out there where they really could have.
All right. Eliminate that for tonight. All right. All right. Let's see what's out there. Do one more thing, then a puppet show. All right. All right. What we got here? All right. Woman sleeps with snake. Oh, shit. Yeah, I did. Already did that. Hello, you're 1 hour into the show, douche. Hello?
One of the vets performed the ultrasound on the python. His face betrayed his concern to the others gathered around. She wondered what they were seeing that made their foreheads crease into frowns. He began worrying for her precious baby. Mel had always been labeled as odd. Hey, if she wanted to tattoo most of her body, whose business was that? If she wanted to go crazy with piercings, so what? If she wanted a 7-foot-long python as pet, who was to judge? Before we start, can we get this video to 1,000 likes? Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. A snake was perfect for her small house. It didn't need much looking after and didn't yap the whole day like her neighbor's little dog. And it hadn't bothered anyone yet. No one understood the special relationship she had with Fang. He'd come into her life at just the right time, and she'd been taking great care of him. Some people may think it's creepy or downright terrifying to own a snake as pet, but Mel had never experienced any problems. Fang had never once attempted to harm her or any of her visitors. If her neighbors would just stop nagging with their unnecessary
Fang, I think that's Bella and the Snake's cousin. No. But yeah. Yeah, I'm Bella and the Snake's cousin. What's up, man? Yeah, I got a snake board. Come here every day. Yeah.
warnings. Mel had always kept her python in a vivarium with heat lamp, as is usual for pets of the reptilian kind. But lately she'd been feeling lonely and decided to take the relationship one step further. She really felt they could bond more. It didn't seem like her neighbor bonded very well with her dog, letting it sleep outside every night, which gave Mel an idea. She let the snake curl up with her in bed. It was wonderful. Fang cuddled up against her and later sprawled out across her body. Of course, he wasn't warm and furry, but his finely scaled body was comforting in a way. The python seemed to enjoy his new sleeping quarters, so Mel made it a nightly habit. From her head to her toes, he would slit her and curl around her legs. Did he watch over her while she slept? One night, a little after 2 a.m., Mel woke to an empty bed. She was so groggy, the neighbor's dog had kept her up with its incessant barking, that she immediately fell back asleep. Fang was probably on the floor. In the morning, just as she thought, the snake was back on the bed, twirled around her legs as usual. She later prepared his meal, but he didn't seem very hungry. The entire day, Fang stayed on her bed and refused to eat. He also seemed more agitated than usual, particularly when Mel tried moving him back to the vivarium.
Very angry snake, like when Ian turns black. He gets angry, but what? He just gets angry. Like this snake does. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
She wondered if he was just moody or sick. She noticed he was looking a bit odd. Something was off. Was it her imagination, or had he somehow changed in size overnight? The following day, the situation remained unchanged and Mel was beginning to worry. She decided to take the snake to the veterinarian. There was definitely something wrong with her precious baby. The group of vets questioned her about the python's sudden unusual behavior as one of them began an external examination. They believed the best course of action would be to take an ultrasound of the snake's belly. Perhaps it had eaten something out of the ordinary. During the ultrasound, one vet's forehead creased into a frown and looked at the others gathered
So
around,
what, man? In 6
which
minutes.
made Mel's heart skip a
Relax.
beat. What were they seeing? What is that bad? One vet asked her a series of questions about the snake, including
Nothing
about
like it
its
takes
feeding and
forever.
sleeping habits. That's when Mel revealed her and Fang's nightly bonding ritual.
The Dave Mustaine video was longer, so no you.
Then the vet showed her the ultrasound, and
was a
Mel
Molly
couldn't
Cool one.
understand what she was seeing. The snake's belly was absolutely empty. So what was the problem? The vet asked Mel if the python usually sprawled out along her body and curled up around her while she lay on the bed. Well, yes, she confirmed. The vet explained that Fang had intentionally stopped eating, not because he was feeling ill, but because he was preparing to consume a large meal. Snakes often feed on animals that are way larger than themselves, thanks to their ability to unhinge their jaws. By sprawling out beside
Yeah,
Mel,
that's right.
the python had actually been sizing her up, in essence, practicing how
I've seen some unhinged snakes on the internet, like Lycan and some other people. This guy, gay guitar guy, he seems a little unhinged. Yeah, that's right.
he would approach his next big meal. Fang had been patiently waiting until a perfect moment to snatch his prey, in this case, the unwitting Mel. Sitting there in the treatment room, Mel had to absorb everything the vet had just told her. A chill went down her spine as she realized her beloved Fang might very well have been preparing to eat her while she slept. To think that she had taken their closeness as bonding. To think that she had wondered if the snake was watching over her during the night. He had been watching indeed. Watching and waiting for his next prey. Still in shock, Mel returned.
Hello? Of course the snake is watching you. He wants to eat you. Hello? Snakes eat things, like people and rats and all kinds of other things. Yeah, that's right. We've just kept the snake in its cage. Right.
Home with her pet python. She immediately placed him where he belonged, in the vivarium with its tight-fitting seal, far away from her bedroom. She still loved Fang very much, and still believed snakes could make wonderful pets, but she'd have to be more careful and responsible from now on to avoid any danger. Her neighbors had been right after all. Mel endured the toll Usos from those neighbors after she had told them about her close call with the python. She was just so relieved to have escaped a gruesome death. She shared her story on social media in the hopes that other snake lovers would learn from her mistake and be more cautious about where they kept their slithering pets. It could happen to any unsuspecting snake owner. Mel still wondered what she would have done
Hello,
if Fang had
Pat.
begun attacking her in the middle of the night. Would she have been able to escape? How would she have felt being turned upon by her own precious pet? Sure, it's fine to keep a snake as pet. It's beautiful, mysterious, fascinating. But would you let it sleep in your bed?
No. Link after puppet show, so no you.
Dr. Drew and my wife Susan here. We want to show you something. You probably
Time for the puppet show. Yeah. Where is CEO meets Mafia story. Last time we saw him, he was in the mob. The hitman for the mob last time. Right, playing the dinosaur is a guy named Joe the Killer. Instead of killing that grog brain loser in Toronto, we need you to take care of a guy in New Jersey. Runs in a crew with my cousin Michael. He is the leader. He's the leader of a criminal organization per se. I owe you money. I would do anything as long as it's not really gay. No homo. Tomorrow night, you have to meet Vinny, Michael's number 2, in Newark, midnight, and not like a guy. Just beat him up. He owes my cousin money, like 50 grand. You can't pay, then kill him. Okay, how long is he owed them all this money? About 6 months. He is the cousin of a dirty cop we whacked a long time ago. He was an alcoholic. He is a drunk, or was something nice. I owe you money. I will do anything. Make it up to you. That sounds good to me. Just make sure the guy doesn't. Make sure the guy has our money. If he doesn't, he ain't getting nothing for Christmas. Oh shit. Okay, I got the partner. He so lame. Fell out his brain. Out his head, fell out the brain. He doesn't have your money. Oh, he doesn't have his money. Money out his head, fell his brain. Yeah. You got it, son. Word is bomb. Shoot that cocksucker between the eyes. Yeah, that's right. If he doesn't have our money. Going to meet Vinny and the prick who owes money, Joey, Jimmy, in my brother's Italian restaurant in New Jersey tomorrow night at midnight. I will pick you up at noon because you're going from Toronto, and that's like a long drive. Long ass drive right away. I like Mel Gibson, the actor. Yeah, that's right, Griggy. Right. Are you just bullshitting and not being of the truth? By the way, my girlfriend once dated an Asian guy. That was no bullshit. By the way, I'm part Asian. I'm an Asian guy. So know you. So the next day, CEO gets in the car and goes to New Jersey to beat the guy up. Who owes Joe and those other guys the 50 grand. They get to Jersey. Listen here, Rubberneck. You better stop bullshitting and not being of the truth and stop wasting our time. Pay up. Okay, douchebag. All right, and the elephant will be the guy that owes the money. I swear I will have the money for you tomorrow. Shalom. Sounds like bullshit to me. Let's take this scumbag to the roof. All right. All right, brother. You like hanging upside down, you piece of shit? You better have our fucking money or I'll let go. Yeah, that's right. Now you're hanging upside down. You get the money? You grog brain loser. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's right. Better hand it over. Not be bullshitting, not being of the truth. Seal takes the money in this car and decides to say fuck the mob and drives off to Chicago where he meets up with in a bar with Red Bar, Ian Ellis, and Bill and the Snake. Hiss, hiss. Yo, holy shit. Hiss, hiss. What the hell are you doing here? I'm on the run from the New Jersey mob, Bell. And are you just here bullshitting? No, you. I came here to see Red Bar open for Jim Norton. No, you didn't. Jim is a fucking hack whose head got whacked. Hello, douche. That's my line. Fuck you, Ian. All right. Ian, these podcasts you watch, RDA, they should have holes in their head. Yeah, Mike, that bit is kind of stale. No, you, Dante, are the beta bitch. Shut up, Dante. You as fat as a whale. No, you, Mike, are beta bitch. Yeah, that's right. And you just have holes in your fucking head till you are dead. Yeah. No, you piece of shit. Yeah. You beige fucking douchebag. Yeah, that's right. Dante, you're 50 something and not white, failed at life. Yeah, that's right. Gio, give me my money or I kill all these motherfuckers. All right, here you go, you fucking grog brain scumbag. I'll be around here somewhere. All right. Word can be held for today. Only one thing left. CEO, cock and balls on you, CEO. Damn it, I will get you this for this, Helen. Fucking bastard. All right, that's it. Now I'll put the link out. Oh, man. What the hell? Full screen. Yeah. All right, people on the link. All right. Show's over on that. Yeah. Catch you on the link. There's the link. Link's out there. Yeah. All right, link is out there. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go forward with something else. All right, more Metallica news. The link is out there, dude. Stop doing that fucking bit. I'll see the link.
Has been I think it felt a strong song, maybe not a particularly. It's not like one of the hits, and I use that word very loosely, by the way. But
I think you can say hits. I think you can say hits.
Well, you can say it. I'll say it in quotes. But Hit the Lights was the first piece of music that James and I wrote together, and so obviously, you know, it sort of goes back to day one, and it's been with us and opened the first record, blah blah blah, and it's a song we still like playing. But Hit the Lights is one of those songs that we sort of can always come back to, and we play, you know, on tour maybe once a week or whatever. It's always been I think it felt a strong song, maybe not a particularly. It's not like one of the hits, and I.
All right. Love that song. My favorite song. That's his fall song. Hit the Lights. All right. Makes things difficult. Huh. How you don't get the link? Right there, StreamYard. Look at the chat. Pin message. Hello, it's pinned to the top. How do you not see that? Link is up there. Link is pinned. Hello, douche. Why do you make it so hard? Hello. No, it's a link. It's a StreamYard link. Stop fucking doing a bit for once. You always gotta do that bit, guess so. Okay. Opie with Jackie the Joke Man. on the show.
I haven't had a drink in I guess it's 20, 22 years now. I hardly even smoke pot anymore. Just
wait, you're backing off on the pot? You're known for the pot.
I don't smoke pot like I used to. I smoke pot here and there. I've got people send it to me. I got so much and people send me gummies and stuff. And I'm still scared of those. I'm like a little baby, you
just got to know how much to take, and you got to be confident that it's going to take 75 to 90 minutes. That's what the kids say. I got a connection to you in pot.
Go ahead.
Hold on. It's going to take 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Look at you. That's a tomato plant. But there you go. And that's a Jackie the Joke Man seed.
Oh, shit. He's got the Jackie seed. Yeah, son. Yeah.
Remember when you used to send me stuff, packages that smelled really good? So you gave me so much that.
No, Wink's pinned to the top. Of the lot.
Look at this place. Jesus, it's a museum, man.
No.
Can you see my garden?
Oh, is that what you're trying? Oh my God. Jesus. So
you know what I do? I have so much weed and I give it to my buddy who gives it to the veterans for PTSD.
Yeah. Right.
And my pot is just the right gauge, that it's just perfect for the veterans. And I just love it.
Why would this be Patreon only? None of you signed up yet. Yeah. It's a stupid fucking question. I mean, this is public, so no you. And the link is pinned to the top of chat, so no you.
I went up to West Point and I played
pinned.
golf with generals and lieutenant,
Top of this chat.
But they're old timers. They're my
Go
age,
live. Hello.
75-year-old 4-star generals, and we're playing the worst golf in the world in the most gorgeous golf course there's ever been. It's and it's fun, and I love sharing.
Yeah, I just pinned it.
They really appreciate it,
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
But I just got to say, you gave me so much that I've been handing it out to people, and one of my really good friends out here, his wife grew her own batch off your seeds, and I still got a ton in the cupboard. I'm like, you know what? I've never grown one, so I took a few seeds. I'm like, I got a tiny little plant. I'm excited that I'm growing something, and it's connected to you, my friend.
It's fun now. Did anybody go through the whole thing of teaching you about males and females and all that?
No, I just.
Long Brain TV.
Yeah,
it's on Long Brain TV.
We'll do a whole podcast.
Yeah, when I come up.
Where we'll discuss.
No, YouTube Live.
That
the one you're watching on.
It is so interesting how it's all sex. You get rid of the males, so
it's
the
not
girls
streaming on
Twitch
and
make lots of THC. It's just so funny, and people. When you explain to people, they think you're making it up, and it's all
pinned.
It's
I'm looking at the
sexual,
feed on YouTube right now. It's pinned.
And if you get
So
rid
you
of
don't
the
see
males,
it,
the
it's
girls
pinned.
get hornier and hornier and make more and more pollen. I mean, there is no pollen, so they're getting stickier and stickier because they want to be able to catch any pollen that's out there, but there isn't any. And the stickier they get, the better the pot is. And I'm not making this up.
This is amazing. Brian just gave $9.99 for the steaks. I got to buy the steaks for Jackie. I'm going over there in September after the summer's over. We'll still be able to swim in the Long Island Sound. We're gonna have
end of October. You can swim.
Yeah. We've made it all the way to Halloween in this ocean. It gets a little rough and cold, but we've done Halloween swims in the ocean. But I can't wait to get up there and talk about pot, have steaks, do a little podcasting. It'll be fun, man.
The greatest American rock and roll band in history, Aerosmith, present Peace Out.
Oh, that's the end of that video.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah. All right. And I put in a couple servers too. Couple servers. All right. Now we'll move on to some Amphy news. Yeah, Opie and Amphy. Yeah. Compound Media. Is that it? Nope. It's not it. How's this not here? Oh. After you talk about transgenders, let's go to the fucking video.
TikTok, which is, like I said, a distraction. But now there's people that put on these, they talk about gender. Now, I just remember, of course, male and female. And then there was other. And then there's that. Now it's reached a point,
boy and a girl,
where there's too many. There's so many now that they can't even make sense when they're trying to discuss it. And I played probably a dozen of these already over the course of a couple of weeks. And it's just people that get on and they're compelled to tell you what this new gender is. Well, here's a few.
I can't wait to hear this.
Oh, you won't even understand it. And of course, it's the usual suspects telling you. But
what's not sexuality? Today's sexuality is trixic. Now, trixic is actually quite complex, especially since it's a new term. The basic definition is a non-binary person, no matter their orientation, who is attracted to women. But it's not always an exclusive attraction. The opposite of trixic.
Focus, I put one in RDA. I put one in your server. Put one in Bella and Arana. Put one in mine. So it's in several servers. You can't miss it. Jesus.
Trixic is toric, which is the same
Why
thing.
Why is E-Rock
except
making these
attraction
videos
to
when
men.
he's not here?
Now, someone who's trixic can also identify as a non-binary lesbian or feminomoric, though feminomoric is an exclusive attraction to females, the opposite of which is viramoric. The reason trixic or toric is so new is because the term non-binary is so new. It's also the reason why it's not very well known. Trixic flag contains the colors yellow, pink, magenta, and purple.
So
The
does your
toric
hair.
flag contains the colors purple, lighter purple, blue, green, and dark green. I hope you guys learned something and have a wonderful day.
Oh, I learned something, all right. That is babble. There's no one can figure out what the fuck.
They were saying he played. That is just malarkey. Babarkey he played. That's a beta answer. You better alpha up. Yeah, that's right.
They were talking about. I'll be nice. They were talking about, because again, I have no clue.
See what happens when you don't hug your kids enough.
That's it. That child needs attention so badly.
Just someone. There's a missing of a hug.
Someone dropped the ball down the line.
Dropped the ball.
Yeah, in parenting, and that I know there's this treacherous.
There is a confusion going on. There's an onslaught online.
Yes,
like major, where
very hard to defend against as a parent. I think.
Which even with that KGB guy, and there were some things where they say like, "What better way to take over country?" You confuse the youth.
Yeah,
they don't even know if they're boys or girls anymore. And then
the most basic thing. They confused the most basic A, B, 1, 2, black, white. They confused it.
And I try
it's amazing when you think about it.
Talk to my kids, and what they've also taught them is how to.
Bell and the Snake. Who is E-Rock? I have no idea. Yeah. Please fill me in. Yeah, that's right.
Be instantly angry and debate it. So if I go like this, hun, there's either male or no, there's another, like, sweetie, plants, male, female.
Yeah.
Animals.
Anyone that's ever grown weed knows that.
Right. Male, female.
Yeah.
Everything is a positive and negative. I'm just saying,
I love Jim Brewer on fucking anything. So good.
You can't just create a new species.
No.
Biologically, you're either one or the other. Now, mentally, you can think whatever you want, and that it's all explained mentally.
Right.
So if you mentally want to create things, knock yourself out.
Feel free.
But
imagination.
I'm still always going to be in the world where I grew up, and I'm not saying that's right, but you're a male, you dress up like a female, you transvestite.
Right. That was the word. That was the word for
transvestite. It's Halloween every day for you, and I give you all the credit in the world. I mean, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
A lot easier than a lot harder than putting on a pair of pants and a t-shirt and going.
I
outside.
agree. You got lipstick and hey, there's a woman, a guy in our town, and when he first came in to this coffee shop, I was
this coffee shop sounds like a hoot.
It is, man.
Holy shit!
It really is. And what?
When you first came in coffee shop, we were like, that guy was like a weak beta male, and we wrote him off after that. I think he's wearing a dress. Seems kind of gay. Yeah, that's right. Every day.
Walked in and I was like, you know, when you're looking and you're like, would you? I don't know.
No, you.
And then you're like, there's something different, like the back structures. And then, you know, when he was like, oh, I'll have a chocolate muffin. You went,
whoa.
Oh, wow. But at the end of the day, he can go to a porta potty and stand up and he doesn't have to worry. Not this right or wrong, but he's a male that dresses like a female.
Right. That's the thing.
Maybe he wishes he was a female.
Imagines he's a female. Whatever it is.
Female.
But when with COVID, when we have it pounded in our head that we must trust the science and the science this and science, and then they completely throw science out the window when it's convenient for them to say there's.
Dude, I put my link in your fucking server, Cliff. Jesus. You know, this bit is fun. But it's not that fucking funny, man. Maybe if you guys stop doing bits constantly, stop bullshitting. You see, it's pinned in YouTube chat. It's in several fucking servers. If you want to be here, then be here. If not, shut the hell up with your stupid fucking bit. Huh? Jesus Christ. Oh, well, we don't see a link. So fucking obvious. Jesus. Maybe come up with a better bit for once. Yeah.
It's 18 genders on a fucking employment sheet. That's what where the hypocrisy and contradiction.
Here's where it all comes down to too. If you all media, if media did not exist, none of this would exist.
Yeah, absolutely.
Zero.
You don't think a guy on a soapbox, hear ye, the men, women, pangender.
None of it.
You need mass media.
None of it would exist.
Yeah.
So whatever's controlling every airwave from your TikTok to your feed on your Instagram, your Facebook, every TV program
go watch that fucking asshole.
is pushes out every single channel, every single program, every single program director putting television on
blatantly than ever.
It is if you weren't even like pornography, I find it hard.
Never heard of it.
I find it hard to believe you would ever.
Ross, I put in your fucking channel. Jesus. In your Discord. I put it in your Discord, dude.
Want to take a woman and she's like, can you do me a favor? Can you choke me and punch me really hard, like just above the ass cheek? Really, like, hit me like, and then choke me.
Lose my kidney.
That and that is all of it is such a demonic and all
evil. Again.
It's pure evil and demonic, and what it's doing is step by step. They're just dehumanizing all of us.
How horrified would you be?
I don't
in
know
high
what.
School if a girl, like you go out with a girl, you're fucking shaking because you think you might actually have some form of sex with this girl.
Yes.
And she's like, could you fucking choke the shit out of me? I want you to punch my tits. I want you
right before I have orgasm. I want like right in the temple. I want to almost pass out, but not really. And then as I'm almost passing out, choke me out to my eyes go like this. But I don't want to pass out completely.
Dude, You'd be horrified.
I'd be going home. I'd go to my parents and like, listen, I think Carol needs help because I think she's gonna kill herself because she wanted me to strangle her. Dad, I'm sorry. We were in the basement, and I'm sorry, but it was weird. I don't know what's going on in her house, or something happened to her, but she wanted me to punch her in the rear end, and she made me pull her hair, and I feel so bad for her. Who asked for themselves to have their hair pulled and spit on?
And now it's like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense anymore. Yes, totally evil. And this and media, like you said, this wouldn't happen without the media being complicit in all this shit.
You can't tell me.
I'm the producer of the show, so no,
I went in Kenya, in those little villages. There was one guy going, I'm going to spit on you and talk you right back, because the rest of the tribe men would be like, hey, Nookie, come here for a second.
Jibber, so great.
He got evil spirit.
He got some Ferrari darts sticking out.
Ping! He had evil spirit. He was possessed.
And they took care of it.
And they took care.
There
They didn't
is
have
just
government.
Overall evil being disguised as this progressive, and I don't want to say progressive in the way that you lump it into liberal or Democrat or thing. Just it's supposedly advancing our society when all it is doing is advancing into this fucking cesspool.
The more you learn that what the screen does, whatever screen you're addicted to, you're addicted to whatever your channel, whatever your radio, so whatever feeds your emotions that you want to be proven right.
Yeah.
They teach you how to debate. They create things just like Belgium going to Rwanda. They go like, so in North Carolina, this man who had a vagina walked into a bathroom, and I think we need to pass a law that, and then they start, now what do you think? Well,
no, you. That's right. Use the right bathroom. Yeah, douche. Yeah.
I think that, and then you're watching this, and they're telling you how to debate, and they already know your thought process.
Yeah.
And they tap into the thought process. So when you go, I would think that someone be raped. I would think that eventually I don't want them in my yard because they'd be raped. Oh, see, no, I'm with that.
You're transphobic.
It's
like Cyrano. They're just giving you the lines so you could yell at each other.
And then you go out on the street, and then you get your flag, and then you create your parades, and then you sit, and then you debate more. And these guys sit there going, "Can I have more champagne?" I love these stupid humans. Would you like some more champagne, Charlie? Yes, I would. Send the thunder. How many vaccinated do we have now? Oh, they're dropping like flies, but they still think they're safe.
All right. More things to watch. All right. Hulk Hogan on Rogan. Let's go right to it.
You know, a lot of people think that in order to conceal carry, you're going to need a tactical belt and a set of jeans. Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't. In fact,
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Incredible.
Speaking of Rock, you mentioned WrestleMania 18.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that it's one of the greatest wrestling matches of all time. Like if I was going to show you literally, and because I've thought about this, because whatever.
WrestleMania 18, Hulk Hogan Bros. 25 is Python's brother. Right on the fucking Iron Sheik. Yeah, man. That's right. You jabroni, I defeated you in like 5 minutes. No, you. That's right.
a decade ago when we would have our crazy wrestling arguments, I had to think to myself, well, what would I show Joe first? And it would be probably that, right? And
it was a definitely a moment. I know The Rock says he's never experienced anything like that before.
I don't think anyone's seen anything like that.
No, it was crazy, man. It was much different than I expected. I'll put it to you that way.
How so? What'd you expect?
Well, I'd been working for Ted Turner for like 10 years, and I started that NWO thing with Eric Bischoff and Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. You probably know who.
Which was WCW, the competitor.
Yeah. So we've been trying to put Vince out of business for 10 years, and we were killing him in the ratings for like.
No, you can't even find the fucking link, you blind grog brain douchebag. Yeah.
83 or 88 weeks. We're just killing him. Then there was a turnaround. He brought Tyson on, and we made a bunch of mistakes, programming wise. Like we were live, and their stuff was all taped. And we go, don't watch Monday Night Raw tonight because Mick Foley's going to beat The Rock, and this guy. So we'd give him the finishes, just dirty pool,
Right.
So you need to watch the show because we're going to tell you who's already going to win, And so after 10 years of this craziness, I was pretty much done. This was Hollywood Hogan, the bad guy, and I had this crazy run. It was just as big as the red and yellow run as Hulkamania was. It was just as big or bigger. And so
huge.
At the end of the day, I was done, and Ted Turner.
Yeah, I love when a wrestler flips. You can play the face and you can play the fucking heel. Yeah. 2 wrestlers in one. Yeah. It's amazing.
Merged with American Online, and where his office was, they kicked him to the curb. He was down at the end of the hall, so Ted wasn't in charge. And Ted's the one I made the deal with, and Eric Bischoff and Harvey Schiller and all these guys. And so I wasn't really going to do anything. I got a call from Vince, and he goes, we'd like you to come up and work with The Rock at WrestleMania. I said, well, yeah, I can still go. If you need me to come up there, we can make it work. And he goes, well, things. He used to call me Monster. Well, Monster. Things are different now up here. I said, what do you mean different? And he goes, well, if you're going to come up here, you got to really bring it. Because, The Rock does this thing in the ring, like bring it. And so I didn't say anything as a smart ass. I'm thinking, if you want me to bring it, you're going to be asking me to take it back when I'm done with this bullshit. So anyway, we went up there, had the match. There was a bunch of stuff that happened before the match. It was a little bit different the weeks before. But when I went up there, what we did on TV was I did everything I could to be a bad guy. I was in Chicago. Place was just slammed in Chicago, just crazy. I mean, I had so many matches in Chicago, and the past accolades were so intense there that when I came out as a bad guy, that people were like with me, And so all of a sudden, The Rock comes out, gets in the middle of the ring, challenges me to WrestleMania. I go to shake his hand. He won't let my hand go. He pulls me back in. And right in my face, he rock bottoms me, and dumps me in the middle of the ring on the back of my head. So here come my guys.
I mean, you have to realize that these are the most electrical moments. If you saw it on video, these things.
Wow.
Hello, Kenny. Oh, it's my new intro when I join the stream. How you doing?
Well, the other person went away for some reason. I don't know. I guess they're being a beta guys. I was about to hit the 3 dots to see who the fuck they were. You want to continue with the Hulkamania?
Maybe it was E-Rock, though.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you continue. I'm just hanging out. I'm about to do a dab.
Right, man. Cool. Is Cash in the house?
She is literally in the house. Uh-oh.
This is the epitome of the entire, what makes the entire thing entertaining. Because you're kind of rooting for both. Both are kind of bad guys, but have such likable qualities. So it's a win-win no matter what. I mean, this stuff is beyond, like, that's This here is like totally
I
top
always
shelf pro
love-
wrestling history.
I always loved the two-tone beard mustache.
I'll be back.
combo.
I just spilled rubbing.
Yeah. So anyway, after he dumps me on
All
my
right.
head,
I'll be here.
my guys come down, Kevin and Scott, and we just crucify his ass. We unload on him and we just grind him. So I go out of the ring and I got a toolbox and I dump the toolbox out and there's this ball peen hammer, right? So they got him hooked. And they're
I'm
thinking
not
I'm gonna
putting
hit
the
him
server
front.
aggro.
I go and while they got him hooked, they thought I was going to blast him in the face with a hammer. I hit him from behind with a hammer, right? I catch him from behind. You know, I'm not killing him. I'm pretty good at what I do.
Is it an actual hammer?
Oh yeah, bro.
So-
I can put this thing between your forehead. I won't even hurt
Let's
you.
please not.
But
He's
anyway,
a professional.
no. But listen,
You're hitting him with a hammer?
yeah, hit
Like
him with-
actually hit him with a hammer?
oh yeah,
But he's a professional.
yeah. I'm pretty. Believe me, I can
So
hit
it's
you with a hammer, brother. You'd be good. You know, but
What?
Yeah.
yeah, no,
It's a
no.
hammer.
You know who first? If
I drop
since
it
this
on my
guy's
toe, it
so
hurts.
he's
It's
so
like
good
a-
at pulling stuff up. Pull up Rocky 3 where I get Stallone in the corner. I throw that straight in punch to him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because he said, "Oh, I don't want to get hurt." I said, "You just stand there and don't move." Well, this straight in punch, he goes, "I've never had anybody throw a punch that looks like it was going to kill me." Yeah, no, I think this is it right here. Look. That was straight into his forehead.
Yeah.
He goes, "You didn't even hit me." I said, "Well, I'm not supposed to."
Don't most celebrities lie a little bit? They bullshit and not be of the truth. Yeah, that's right. Well, some people do, some people don't. That's right.
But I did make contact. So anyway, long
Right.
story short, hit him with a hammer, drag
I
him
like
outside
Hulk
the
Hogan,
building,
the actor.
put him in an ambulance, put chains around the ambulance, right? I go get in a semi truck without the trailer on it, just the cab of the semi. And of course, as I'm getting in the cab of the semi, they pull Rock out of the ambulance. And I run that ambulance over with the semi.
Oh my
Vince
God.
goes, "Do it again, do it again."
Get me one, man. Maybe I'll talk about it a little bit.
This
Find
is
some
so
good stuff to-
hilarious.
So anyway,
you got the ambulance is chained up.
Yeah. So, dude, so now the Rock's in there. We slide him out when they cut to me. Here you go. And so at the end of the day, I did everything I could to be the worst, most evil person in the world, bad guy. And we go get in Toronto for WrestleMania after I've done all these horrible things.
Oh my God.
Now I had to back up and run him over again. Now, after I do all these horrible things, and I come out of the building at WrestleMania, and the place is cheering me out of the building.
Yeah.
I'm going, "Oh my God, how are we going to fix this?" Because the Rock is splitting to go to the Scorpion King. And I'm passing the torch, giving him the rub, everything I can to help him be the greatest wrestler ever, you know? And because that guy was so good in the ring, bro, and I never worked him before, but second, third generation wrestler, instinct, timing, placement, he had everything. It took us about 7 or 8 minutes. I got it all turned back around, you know, and he had certain input that we did. And I said, "Well, if some of that stuff doesn't work, we're not doing it," you know, but it was just the craziest situation
I
because
mean, this is it, dude. This is like the craziest shit of all time. I mean, look, everybody's arms are up in the air.
That is fucking crazy, big hazy. Yeah. Enjoy your cigarette, Ross. We're almost done with this one. I might have another BAM tape real quick. Some other videos.
Tony is aroused.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Look at
You have
you.
to realize that this is like it.
Dude,
the two entertainers.
And how old were you at this time?
I think I was 53 or 54.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's horrendous.
I had a hip replacement. And
That
two-
is
and two-
amazing.
and 2 knee replacements.
That at 54 you were still this jacked. That's incredible.
Another one.
Another one.
WrestleMania 18. After being in 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
dude.
5.
And the next year, I took Vince McMahon at Safeco Field and actually had a blast with Vince. Got to beat the shit out of Vince. That was fun. And he's all in.
Oh, yeah.
That crazy nut was all in.
That's
He
so-
loved it.
So then, announced that Elvis's birthday.
A lot to talk about because I basically was pronounced dead on Elvis's birthday, December 8th. December 8th.
How am I muted? You're muted.
Well, rock and roll. We have a lot to talk about because I basically was pronounced dead on Elvis's birthday, December 8th. December 8th.
Muted yourself. Oh shit! On Elvis's birthday. Wow. Some people are pronounced dead. Some people are not. Maybe stop doing meth. A band.
Well, rock and roll. We have a lot to talk about because I.
All right. Yeah. You're the one that muted yourself. Okay. So I'm muted in between videos. Yeah. All right. You muted you. No, you. Yeah. Am I muted now? I don't think so. Yeah. That's right. All right. Share screen. All right. All right. All right. Play Brian Craig video. Oh, there we go.
About it. Tucker Carlson's interview of President Trump was the greatest interview anyone has ever done with President Trump. Probably the greatest presidential interview ever. And, well, that's the end of cable news. Who cares about the debate? I know they're trying to.
Well, obviously, you and the red hat there don't give a fuck about the debate. I haven't seen the interview. I'll watch it and tell everybody what I think of it, and maybe find a couple posts where I can mock a few things in it. I'll have to do that for a couple weeks from now because I got a rerun stream next week. Yeah. All right, back.
And to pump up Ramaswamy today, who cares? So he's leader of the losers. Who cares? And so far as being vice president, he's not on the vice president's list. No doubt about it. Tucker Carlson's interview of President Trump was.
All right. What else we got? What else I got? Let's see. All right, one more Metallica news article.
Be standing here with Metallica today, the band that would punch each other in the face, and right, like Lars. One time, James hit you in the face because he didn't like the way you
Ross, but
performed.
he's not talking.
Jesus,
That's
right. Talk about the good old days. By the way,
An asshole.
Lars, when he
muted
punches you in the
himself,
face,
go
when
smoke.
James punches you in the face, can he throw a punch, or is it really not that bad?
Oh God.
Let's put it this way. This will answer your question. We were playing, I think just down the street from here. We were at the Troubadour, or I think it was the Troubadour, right? It was the first show where we ever, at least in our minds, got an encore.
Yeah.
We were 6-9 months into our career. We got an encore. So we're standing off stage discussing what song to play, and let's just say there was differences of opinion. So I suggested a song that started with drums. So James suggested something else. We went back up on stage, and I started the song that started with drums. And so when we came off,
You can't hear me for real? Hello, hello. Check my settings. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, hello. All right. Can you hear me now? Yeah.
I got a slight punch in the stomach. I did stand up
Well,
for the rest of the
Kimberly,
night.
yeah.
However, I think for balance, I will say that throughout the
You're
rest
not
of the
here to
80s,
video.
James helped me in many situations when I had a little bit of a big mouth and could definitely throw the best smart ass comments back to people. And there were a couple times when the beer and the good times were flowing where I would say the wrong thing to the wrong people, but still they were really funny. And 30 years later, they still sound bites, elicit chuckles when you tell the story. But James was always there as my big brother.
He had your back.
I would usually just run. I'd just fucking take off, but then James would clean it up for me and throw a few punches at some of these other guys.
James, how did you know how to fight so well?
You.
Was this something taught, or you just had a lot of?
I love them too, Kimberly. They're fucking amazing. All right, we're at the 2-hour mark. Coming up. I ain't got too many more. Hello, Ross?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello, douche.
Hello, Catch. Yeah. There's about not even a minute left of this.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, shit.
Fights in
I
your
have some questions,
life.
Kenny.
I don't know how to
Hold
fight
on.
at all. I really don't. I just have attitude.
Fueled by
I had
Jägermeister.
the mouth and I had the Dr. No. Yeah, it was
Right.
It was quite a deadly combination.
Punches thrown by Jägermeister.
Yeah, it was bad.
Wouldn't you worry about your hands, though? I mean, as a guitar
hell
player,
no.
no, hell no, you don't
I
care.
care about anything, man.
You don't
Come
think
on.
about that, man.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Catch. Yeah.
Hi, Kenny.
How
I have some questions, Kenny.
All right, go right ahead.
First question. Why do you think Focus is a cunt?
Because he says, don't be a cunt. That allows him to be a cunt.
The mystery is solved. Yay!
There you go, Focus. You wanted to know the truth.
Focus. The moral of this story is if you have a theme song saying don't be a cunt, you're officially a cunt.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, it's over. Who won? Who won?
Oh, Kenny, guess what?
Carolina is now president.
Carolina just won presidency.
Actually, she might not be. Hold on
Maybe.
one
Wow. But I'm no
We have
longer
to
the first
verify.
lady. I'm the ambassador
You
of
will
foreign
excuse
affairs.
me. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Hello,
I
Kimberly.
take care of problems in Niger. They're more important. Sorry.
You'll always be my first lady, dude. In my heart.
You're no longer
Kenny.
president. Carolina's now president.
Oh,
Cosby's
no.
going to-
Catching
I
it
thought her
still.
first lady was.
Niggas, I'm
Is
still
it-
president, bitches.
I think Carolina is
Hi,
selecting a
Kimberly.
page first lady.
Carolina is now first lady, and Kenny, you are the chief
Carolina be my first lady.
faggot officer. I don't remember what it's called.
Oh yeah.
I
Or
am the
something.
ambassador of foreign affairs. Yeah, son.
Yeah, that's right.
Nope, we took that away.
So I have another question for you, Kenny. Now that we've announced that I'm still the president, bitches. It's just
No, you.
stupid. No, you.
No, you.
Miss Carolina is my new first lady, and she is a very hot first lady.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
excited.
right.
Aren't we all excited? It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Kenny, is my torch too loud?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too loud, back in the pocket.
No, you.
Too loud, you let me.
No, you.
No, you.
That's as deep as I can get the voice. So, Kenny, my second question is, I Googled diabetes dick today, and have you
Why
ever?
would you do that? Why would you do that? I mean, you
Because I was
Googled-
watching some.
You Googled Helen's dick today?
No.
She has diabetes.
Good one, Kenny. That deserves a yeah. So it's best I don't get into why I Googled that, but I
Okay.
Googled diabetes dick, and Lo and behold, I got the answers I was looking for. I wanted to know if what happens to your legs happens to your dick because it's also an appendage, you know?
I don't have diabetes, so.
Are you afraid of getting diabetes, Dick, Kenny?
No.
No?
No.
No. Oh, well, that's good. Apparently it's an actual thing. Who knew?
Oh, forgot to set the timer.
Timer on what?
Kenny, are you watching BAM? Are you watching what else? Metallica? I can barely hear you, Kenny.
I have no news stories. I don't really have any news stories left. Let me go check.
Okay, good. Okay, good. On behalf of the Wiggas, I had to ask you why you were calling us a cunt, and I wanted to tell my diabetes dick Google story. That's all I got.
How come the link's not working for anyone else?
I don't know.
We joined the Patreon. That's why
Who's
we got the link.
backstage? Let him up.
Browsers block my screen. Oh shit. I don't know why anybody's. I'm going to go smoke a bowl if I can find that pipe.
Who blocked you? Browser? Wait, did you just say a porn site blocked the stream?
No, something blocked my.
What?
Browser. I don't know what the hell.
Oh, browser. I literally thought you said Brazzers or whatever that porn site is.
He has diabetes dick on the brain.
I'm going to go smoke a bowl.
I'm on YouTube.
Okay, bye, douche. Well,
No,
I'll be
you.
here patiently waiting for you to come back.
Okay.
Kenny, don't show us your cock on the way out.
Why the hell would I do that?
Because
wanna
it's
lose my
massive.
channel. I don't want to
Why
lose my
not?
channel. I
Kenny,
will
you
lose
can't
my
take
channel.
smoke breaks until an hour into an open panel. Even I don't do that.
You just took a smoke break when you got here. Right away when you got here.
Motherfucker.
I'll be right
Oh, but
back.
that's on your stream.
Oh, I'll be right back. Long brain, long break.
I'll have to take
That's
a
how
smoke
it
break
goes.
2 hours into the show. So no, you.
Just take a shit. I understand. It's not
No,
healthy to
you.
wait.
Can't get through a dab. This guy. Wait. What's up, everybody in the chat? It's apparently my show now. Where's Carolina? I wish she would come up here and
Pretty sure there's 0 people watching.
accept her.
I'm not even gonna begin to try to entertain anybody.
I
Y'all
took
don't like dead air. Come on up yourselves.
Kenny is pulling a Ross.
He absolutely is.
So
Anyone else that came up, he wouldn't have left right away. I can do it too. Whoa. It's spilling alcohol tonight. It's not even the drinkable kind that I can't control.
This guy, he waits to get on stream before he does this, you know.
I do it before and after. And during.
I just saw a Kenny. I just saw a Kenny hat.
Just go live on my channel, Kenny.
Look, Kenny forgot something. Bye,
Yeah,
Kenny.
I forgot his fucking penis pump. He shits with the pump now. Pump it in one end, comes out the other. That's right.
Oh my god.
He's not gonna be back for like 20 minutes at least. This is an Uncle Dust break right here.
I'm watching, douche. Yeah, Aggro's watching.
Well, now it's an
I
AMA.
don't like your negative attitude, bud.
Kimberly, I wish I knew the answer to that question.
Show sucks ass. Like how Kitchen
Naklo.
sucks Ross's asshole. Oh.
Naklo, stop talking about sexual things you know nothing about. Don't ask Tracy the last time she got laid. When's the last time you got laid? Never. Why would you dare ask somebody that? Go be obsessed some more. Go tell everyone how you're not going to talk about Steph anymore in a Steph video. And hit up my PayPal again. It's like good old times. You won't get a dick pic.
Stop thinking about Ross's asshole. What's up with guys always thinking about your asshole?
I don't know. They're usually named Naklo. And I can't even get away from these guys. They just keep bothering me. I show up in places unwanted and not talked about. But I just can't understand why they make fun of me.
Oh God. It was kind of weird that you were thinking about when the last time Tracy got laid. I mean, come on, dude.
He just thinks that's
wrong
what
with
people
you?
who get laid, what they would say, because he has no idea.
Oh. He just wants us to mention his
What sucks is that we're not even making fun of you. We're just telling the truth. And it just is a joke.
Now.
When the truth is a joke.
Recently, he went live apparently and debunked the whole $500 thing, but he didn't debunk that he actually gave this woman $500 for meth and a side hug. None of that was debunked. All that was debunked was it didn't come from his parents.
Well, that's... He's not.
Good job, Nat.
So.
He's trolling us all and winning the internet. I don't know what to do with myself.
I don't even see Naklo because the Naklo I know quit the internet. He made a whole thing about it. So I don't see a Naklo. Naklo left the internet.
Wah, wah, wah. Who cares?
He didn't fake leave the internet for attention and come back.
It's only good for like a community post or a video that makes you laugh. Other than
He's such
that,
a
it's
faggot
just
that he'll
sad.
probably take that comment that he left in here,
Pathetic.
screenshot it, and run to Starlight. Did I do a good enough job, babe? Stop calling me babe, Naklo. Give me money. Okay.
I think the edibles kicking in.
You promised me a date one day.
That's my best Naklo impression. That's
That's literally what he did. He took a screenshot of his one done comment to bring back to them. Did I do good? Did I do good? Pats on my head.
yeah. Aggro. When's the last time you drove all the way to Florida to have a fat girl ghost you? A couple times probably, but it didn't. That $500 never came from his parents, guys. That's very important. He's reading a book on stocks.
Yeah, I cried on the way home listening to Britney, but take that.
Sit down, bitch.
My mom didn't even know what I was doing, dumbass. I'm still the same old cool Chloe.
The Chloe.
Anyway, this
I don't know. I mean, it's good. It's good for laughs, but about that, yeah.
Laughs for us, not for him.
Ghost Chloe.
I know just the right amount of time
Yeah.
to stop making jokes about him before he comes. Because then the joke's on me.
Right.
If I torture him too much to where he comes, he wins. I know just when to stop. Kenny's back.
Kenny's back to stop.
Oh
the
no, what
come.
the fuck? Kenny had to take the jacket off for that shit.
Oh shit! I can't wait to see what shirt he's wearing. I look forward to it. That and the floating hat. Kenny, we had to talk about the floating hat with the puppets. I really and truly believe he's not listening yet. Fuck my life.
Guess what, everybody? Should I bring on gay guitar guy? Gay guitar guy.
Sure.
Oh, it's gay guitar guy. Hi,
Yeah.
gay guitar
Hello,
guy.
douche.
I've never met you.
Hello,
How are
douche.
you?
Oh, you know, you do this on my show. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
How's that feel?
Oh,
Kenny.
That's a Jimmerman move, Kenny.
I'm just saying, that's what he does on
gay
his
guitar
show.
guy.
I get in his show, and then he
Can't
goes,
hear you.
"Oh, I'm just gonna kick you right out."
He can't hear us, Kenny.
That's
Oh,
what you do on
no.
your show. That's what you do on your show. So.
He can't hear you, Kenny.
I just
Can't
wanted
hear
to
me?
say hello.
He
I
can't
never
hear
Hello,
was-
hello, gay guitar guy. Hello there. Oh, he
Oh,
left.
he
Like a
trolled you. He
beta,
just trolled
beta
you
male.
back. You tried to do the kick him off, and he
got you,
did the
Kenny.
old "I can't hear you."
Oh,
You guys are good at this.
shit. He's
Gay
gonna
guitar
come
guy,
box
you
you
can-
now, brother. He's gonna
Gay
meet
guitar
you
guy,
at your
can
house
come
and
back if you want
everything.
to. If you're gonna be, because
I
you're
do
at
want him
the
to come back. I
beta.
legit have never talked to him before. I wanted to say hello, introduce myself, see what's shaking.
Maybe
I want to know how many feet of water he's under right now.
Oh yeah, I hope he's
ever wanna
okay
be
from the
on-
hurricane.
the dude is back. Hello.
Oh.
Hello,
there he
douche.
is.
Mic check.
Hello.
We can hear you fine.
No, I can't hear you guys. That's all right. Whatever.
Oh.
That's on
You
Bummer.
lose.
It could have something
You
to do
can't
with
hear us.
taking
No,
your headphones
you.
off, but you know.
Oh, I closed the One Piece soundboard. He was totally about to get up.
But then he could be like, Ross, your soundboard is so based. Based.
No nuts. No nuts.
I think I know why Gay Guitar Guy was coming up here.
Well, you know
I
what?
know
You've never
why.
met Gay Guitar Guy because you hate Jinx.
Why?
You see, if you liked Jinx,
I don't
a little
hate
bit.
anyone. Well, I mean I don't hate James. What are you talking about?
Okay, you dislike Jinx. Yeah, that's
I don't even dislike him. I just think he left a Discord in a faggy nature. And I make fun of his asshole that he clearly showed on stream. I mean, listen, Kenny, if you went on stream like that and showed your asshole, I'd make fun of you too. And guess what? You wouldn't get mad about it, right?
No, but I'm not going to show my
No.
asshole on camera.
There you go. What's the point of
Well,
showing
all I
your
know is
asshole on stream if not for us to laugh at it?
If Kenny doesn't rage quit, then no one has an excuse to rage quit.
Yeah, that's right.
So think about it that way. When
We
you
still
rage
talking about.
I can't remember the last time I rage quit. I mean,
He was trying to probably accept.
Even when you do rage quit, you come back in less than a day.
Mhm.
when
Except
is the
your,
next Ross and Catch or Ross and Kaz show? When is that
I
happening?
have no idea. They're not scheduled, so.
Okay. And Ross, can I interview you in 2 weeks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where? Here?
Here. Of course.
What's the subject?
Interview who? Ross?
It would be pop culture and other things.
We did that interview though before.
We did.
Yeah, in 2020 we did that.
Yeah. I remember.
Back when you only did 20-minute streams.
Okay, then.
You asked me about music and favorite movies and band and all that stuff.
Okay, then I'll come up with a group of new questions for 2 weeks.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Sounds good, Kenny.
Oh shit!
As long as it's not a pop-up thing, I don't do pop-ups. You gotta let me know,
Okay,
like at
I'm
least
trying to
2
schedule you
days in
in.
advance. Alright.
I'll try and schedule you in.
Put me on the docket.
Okay, I'm also going to be on the Ryan Rogers Affy show, and I will mention RDA them with apologies. You see, RDA first. Okay, I know the order. You made me well aware that I had it in the wrong order earlier this week. So that's right. Okay, RDA them with apologies. That's right.
We'll do another dab. Some.
I'll tell them it's hosted by Ian Ellis. Yeah. And produced by Bella and the Snake.
Corporal
You know-
Clementine's a bit harsh, I gotta admit.
Is that the kind of strain you got?
Yeah. I don't like the
I don't know.
darker shatters. They're very harsh.
I don't know about. I'm not doing shatter. I'm doing regular, and it's pretty strong shit for weed.
I'm not smoking flower anymore.
No,
I'm done with it.
I got off
It's a
shatter,
waste.
and I'm back on flower. I like it. It's whatever gets you going, right? I just
My
brought
problem
in-
with flower is that when you smoke out of a pipe or something, after like the third bowl, there's enough resin built up in there that even just smoking a bowl, you heat up that resin, so you're taking resin hits with the weed no matter what. And it's like that doesn't happen with doing dabs. It's a lot cleaner.
All right, man. But you know,
And usually I would smoke like an eighth a day of flower, or maybe every 2 days, a day or two. That's how long it would take on average. And I got 2 grams of shatter, like, fuck. I think it's been like a week now, and I still have almost a whole gram.
all right. Well, you know,
So I've probably saved fucking $100 or so already this week by not smoking flower.
Ross, it doesn't take me a while
Yeah.
to get, it doesn't take me a while to get high, so I'm good, man.
That's why you would love
wait.
dabs. You just take a dot and you'd be fucking flying.
I'm saying that I like the flour more. That's where I'm at.
I like it. I just don't like the resin. That's all.
I don't like resin much either, but I can always get a
I
bong.
don't really
one
like
day.
joints.
I love
Yeah, I mean, I have a bong, but even that.
Or bubbler. I might get a bubbler. Bubblers are better.
Bong water gets so dirty compared to dab rig
Okay,
water.
gay guitar guy, can you hear us?
Hello, hello.
Hey, sorry about that. I don't know. My mic wasn't working. Whatever. I'm here now, though. Can check 1, 2? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
you're good.
yes.
All right. How are we doing?
Great. I did new
All right,
shit.
Ross Dog. What parking lot you're at? I'll be on
It's
the
the
way.
Louis. It's some
soon as
Louis J. Gomez thing. He's got some kind of fight thing that got moved to
Okay, well, you post
St.
a
Pete.
screenshot of you talking shit to me.
It's in
the
there
chat,
if you
and then
go up.
expect me
Just
to know
go
where to
up.
go.
Yeah, if you went
Doesn't-
up like
doesn't-
3
that's not how it
comments
works,
in the
man.
Discord, you would see it. It's right above.
I did see it. Yeah, you just posted a
what's the
screenshot
problem?
of you talking shit about me in a comment section, and you're like, "Pull up, pussy." Like, yeah, very smart. Well, I'm supposed to know where to go from there.
Okay, but I just want to do one
You
more.
don't make
thing
any
on
sense.
your show. Oh,
He doesn't make any sense though. He said he even saw the
I'm
thing I
making
posted.
perfect sense.
So you didn't see the thing I posted about St. Pete, Florida.
You didn't say it. You didn't say anything about where it was or what it was. You
It
just posted
says
a
it in the
screenshot of you
fucking
saying my
title.
name, and you were like, "Pull up, pussy."
All right, let me go look at it real quick.
Yes, go look. Yeah, go look at it. You're the one who doesn't make any
see what
fucking
it
sense.
says.
By the way, I've been trying to box you for like a year now. Now,
And you said you got my address and you're coming over, and I said come on over. And where are you at? Where are you at?
Yes.
Hey, let me look out my door. Is he
You
there?
ignored this
Nope.
shit for a fucking
He's still
year,
not
and then
there.
out of nowhere, you want to fucking fight again. So fuck you.
I've been saying it like every month since, jackass, and every month you have an excuse like, yeah, pull up.
Oh no, it's not worth it. You're nobody. You're
Oh, pull up. Yeah, show where I said that. Go find
mad
it.
at? You're mad
Go
at
make
the
up
same
some
thing
more
you
shit,
focus on,
faggot. Why are you trying to
you
copy
know?
Jings right
That's
now
what
when you
you're
got
fucking
nothing
mad
to
at.
fucking
You're mad
say?
that I'm part of
You
the
just
universe.
make shit up. You fucking
Now you-
bitch. You're a fucking little bitch boy. Don't make shit up in a fucking internet YouTube fight, you
one
faggot.
at a
Just come up
time,
with
guys.
something.
One at a time. I can't talk you guys talking over.
Well, he doesn't believe in one at a time, so that's just what I'm going to do to him. I'm just going to ramble him over him. That's what he's going to do to me, so
Okay,
that's how he chooses the
Ro-
game. All right, I'm looking at it right now.
Right. You're not making sense.
Triple G. Let's see. Carnival of Combat. St. Pete, Florida in the title. Does it not? Do you not know where St. Pete is? Where's St. Pete? Come on,
Where
gay
is this
guitar guy.
posted? You
Where's
posted
St.
in
Pete?
Ian Ellis's Discord a
Oh yeah,
screenshot
yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
chat you had.
Technically,
The thing you literally just said you looked up and saw.
Tagged me in.
Just a fucking few minutes ago, you said you looked up. Yeah, I saw that.
And hold on,
I looked
gay
up and
guitar
saw
guy.
it.
I want clear that is not Ian Ellis's server. That's CEO server. Bell and the Snake runs it. Ian is just in it. That's all.
Shut up,
Well,
Kenny.
now that that's established.
No, this is my fucking show, asshole. We play my mind.
I don't give a fuck. Oh, so now you. Yeah. Okay. I get it. Kenny. I deserve it, maybe.
Okay.
Look, Ross. Yeah. You posted a screenshot in Ian Ellis's Discord. That's the only place. This is the only place I've seen it. I didn't see the title of the
CEO's
video
Discord.
in your
Jesus.
screenshot. I didn't know where.
So
it was
if it was
from.
posted in other places,
look
you would be
at that.
able to see it say St. Pete, Florida, and the date.
It's not
Is that
there.
what your excuse is?
What you tagged me in, that is not there. St. Pete, Florida. is
Okay,
not
and I
anywhere
said,
in
did
there.
you look up like 3 comments? And you said, yeah, I looked up and saw it.
Looked up?
You
3 comments
just
in
said
there?
that.
We'll look at it.
Oh God.
No,
No,
you're the
I'm
one
like-
who's dumb. You're the one not providing me with shit and being like, you don't know shit.
My bad. I didn't realize you were a soccer mom that I have to tag you in every single comment so that you
didn't
can
provide
find
me
it
with
in the
details and
Discord.
you expect
You don't
me
know
to
how
go
to
pull
generally
up to
go,
a
oh, this
parking
guy's
lot."
talking shit.
You
Let me
didn't tell
see what's
what
around
parking
this.
lot, asshole. No, you're the asshole.
All right.
No, I think
In the next premiere, I will have a week from tomorrow. Gay guitar.
well, I'm
guy
gonna
and
leave,
Ross
Kenny.
Dog
I'm not gonna be
Battle
muted.
Royale.
You wanted this to be an
Royale.
open panel, so
I'm just saying, Battle
Bye,
Royale,
Kenny.
Gay Guitar Guy and Ross Dog. in the
gay
next
guitar guy,
premiere.
stop saying you're gonna pull up and then you don't pull up. Alrighty. Does that sound good? Because you're the first one to say, "Hey, I'm gonna pull up. I know where you live." Before I even knew who you were, I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy? Gay guitar
I
guy?"
said I was gonna pull up. You decided to sell your house. Remember?
Did I sell my house?
Yeah, you sure
I'm
did.
pretty sure I'm in the same house as some of my friends. If I'm in the same house, jackass.
You don't remember?
No, I don't remember that. Do you remember that? The little fucking.
Oh, she's saying you sold your house like a baby.
I'm making up dumb jokes that aren't landing.
I'm sorry.
Remember you sold? Remember the house sale, mortgage? Remember that, Ross? Remember?
Now I'm trying to pull up this shit you sent to me. It doesn't matter, dude. You're a faggot. You're a pussy. You've been talking about me before you've even ever known me anything. You don't fucking know.
No,
me.
I didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yet,
I didn't. Whoever told you I was doing that, you were being trolled by someone under my name, stupid.
All right, he's saying you lying and you stupid, manupid. Yeah, that's right.
I is, but I heard Focus said he doxed him or something, so that's what I said about you,
Kenny
jackass.
keeps muting you for some reason. I don't know why. So I only heard half.
If you guys are talking over each other, I got something to say. I'll mute fucking both of you. It's my stream.
No, just mute Ross, dog.
All right, well.
No, it's if I got something to say.
Take a sip, nervous.
What do we
bitch.
gotta do, bro? Do we gotta meet up in a fucking Circle K parking lot and beat the shit out
Now
of
it's the
each
sir.
other?
You're the fucking one who invented this and said, "I know where you live. I'm pulling up." And I said,
when you run around telling everybody I dox people, you invented this.
We just went over that. What I said was, I don't know who this gay guitar guy is.
Correct? Can we agree on that?
No, faggot, let me finish. What I said was, I don't know who this gay guitar guy is. Focus said he doxed him. That's what I said. No one went into any fucking subject on you. Go find it and pull it up. What are you talking about?
Video about it. I know what you said about me, stupid. And look, I'm not
Do
even
you?
mad anymore. I will fight
You sound mad, bro.
Yeah, just because I am.
Don't do the voice I was doing already.
He
Stop
shot-
copying me.
He shot a TV. He's obviously mad.
You guys have been doing this. When I did the voice like 3 minutes ago, yes,
Shut up.
you're copying
Shut
me.
Up. Shut up. Stop pretending to be Batman is not funny. Quit it.
Just because you can't be Batman.
Get your hand off your microphone. All right, look, are we really mad at each other? Do we really want to bounce?
Yes, you're really mad. You went and got my address and looked it up. You are really mad, faggot.
You made a video shooting a TV
right now.
RDA on it.
Yeah, we're doing it.
What is wrong with you? You're such a bitch.
I do think you might be the one who's mad. Hey, how about this? You want to see how mad I am? Join my Discord and scroll it. Scroll for your name. Scroll for your name.
I didn't say I wasn't mad. You pissed me off.
Aw, why did I piss you off? Come on, sweetie.
I think I told you about 100 times. You run around telling people I dox people. You
No,
know,
but I
you
didn't.
admit you know nothing. What
No,
you're
I
saying.
said my friend Focus told me you did. That's the story I know because I had never listened to you. My whole audience said. My whole audience said, "Who?"
Focus will tell me I didn't dox them.
Triple G, are you saying
Good
that
for you.
Ross-
I don't care. You're not in my
Bullshit.
realm.
Kenny,
Don't
I'm
you
not
understand that?
I'm not.
You're not in my realm. No one in my audience knows you. Nobody. Not a person.
Okay, I'm saying that. Are you saying that Ross is bullshitting, not being the truth? Maybe you should check your sources. I think he's telling no bullshit. Focus is the one that said this, not him. Yeah.
Shut up.
No, you.
I know, but shut up.
So you got a little mad,
Have it out then.
I didn't say I wasn't mad.
got a little upset, and then you got beat up on making Lemonade stream, and Jing's
I'm on the
even
way to your
Jing's embarrassed you, so you left. And then you
I'm on
guys
the way
put a
to your
clip of it up. You guys put up a tough guy clip where you cut out the part where I was fucking beating the shit out of you guys.
You
Remember
pretended
that?
you didn't watch
You
it
remember
for
that?
a year. Now all of a sudden you want to talk shit to me. You didn't talk shit to me.
I
for 8
didn't
months.
watch it. This is what people tell me, and I go
Pretending
by
you
it.
were
Just like with
above it. You
Focus.
were like, I don't have to respond to this.
I
No,
didn't
Now
want.
what?
If you want me,
Now all
if
of a
you
sudden
want
you wanna-
people
now
to
you're
think,
like,
all
"Pull
right,
up, bitch."
puff your chest out, tough guy.
I'm a tough
Feel
guy.
it. Feel
I am
it.
tough.
Ross, I think Ross watched me.
Yes. Yes.
Calm down about it, faggot. I never watched you.
now
Trust me,
what?
I would tell you if I watched it. Would you like me to watch it so that we can just say I watched it?
Because tell this man I'm
Down.
a doctor.
That's
I'm
it.
the worst.
Both of you, shut the fuck up. Welcome.
Kenny,
Both
fuck
of you,
off.
BDS.
I'm leaving. Never gonna be on your open panel again.
Jesus. Okay. Guess not.
Hey, why'd you kick Ross Dog? That was not nice.
He kicked himself.
Hold on.
He
Oh,
said
did he rage
left.
quit? Oh, did he run away?
Since my name
Oh,
popped
there
up,
you
I
go.
just want to clarify.
What up, focus?
We all
Happens
know
with
what
Heather.
happened, right? It wasn't like some horrible, mean-spirited docs, but you did, we know what happened. You did a stupid stream. You did a stupid stream with my first and last name. You admit that you shouldn't have. We're all good.
It didn't matter. That nobody should have got mad at anyways.
Well, it's all debatable, but at the end of the day, I just want to say, it's not like I was spreading false information at the time. I was just spreading what happened to me, saying what happened to me.
What did Ross say last time? I don't know about the debatable part.
Well, this is the thing. Ross didn't do anything wrong by saying it either. That's my point.
Right. I'm
You know.
getting him. I'm like, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm reacting like a fucking cranky old man on the internet.
Yeah,
And
of
what
course.
should have landed 8 months ago, the way he should have reacted, now he's reacting to. He's like, pull up, pussy. He was
Yeah.
ignoring me
Well,
for fucking 8 months.
Yeah, it is what it is. From what I understand, Ross is a decent sized dude, and I think he could throw. So I don't think there's any reason to even think about doing that over.
Then fine, I'll pull up to his house. He'll beat the shit out of me, and then I'll be the loser.
Yeah, see, but don't you understand? That's kind of where, even if that's where you're wrong, though, to even say if you had his address and said, "I know your address," don't you think even that
I've been
is like
telling him I don't actually have his address. I've
Yeah.
been telling him I live 30 minutes away. I actually live 3 hours away.
Yeah,
I don't know where he lives.
All right, well that's good.
I told him all this shit about, you just sold your house. What's up with that? He was entertaining it.
Yeah,
Which was funny.
All I'm saying is to even say that, I have your address, I think that shouldn't be said either. If you want to set up a thumb,
Guy,
Why
is
not?
Everything straight about this
I don't know.
now?
It's just not my, it's not my wave. But I'm just saying, me and you were cool. I'm not coming up here to fucking, reignite me and you. I'm just saying, I spoke on what happened at the time, and Ross also spoke on what was happening at the time. That's all. So he didn't do it. He wasn't running around making you sound, like the fucking, premier doxer in Florida. You know what I mean? But we also, even between me and you, we agree that it probably shouldn't be done. And there was a lot of threats on the street
All right,
too.
it's-
You know what I mean?
I already apologized to everything
Yeah.
I did to you.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So-
apologize for all my shit talking streams on you. You know I ain't got
guitar
no
guy.
problem.
Yeah.
Is this
Me and you are fine, and I want to make that clear. But also, Ross did nothing wrong. That's all I'm saying. Whatever
Is
y'all
everything
decide,
cool
Nothing
now?
wrong, but- exactly. Yeah, but people don't have to do shit wrong for me to go pick on them.
but whatever y'all decide to do, all I'm gonna say is please make sure you record it. Kenny, I love you. I'll talk to you, brothers.
Yeah,
Peace,
Cliff,
peace.
you don't have to leave. You don't have to leave. You can
I'm
stay.
trying to get shit done. I'm over here listening to your
Yeah,
stream, trying to edit shit and trying to be productive.
man.
You know what I'm
All right,
saying?
Cliff.
I'm listening though. I'm listening. I love you, Kenny.
All right,
Peace,
man.
bro.
I'll see you Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
for
sir.
sure.
Much love, boys.
Check out my premiere tomorrow night, dude. All right, you want to hang out or?
Yeah, let's hang out, Kenny.
All right.
Yeah, let's hang out, Kenny. Me and Kenny just hanging out, being dudes, being good
Okay,
friends.
you said that once that Kirk Hammett is overrated. Then who do you think is a great guitar player? Let's start with that.
All right, Steven Toronto is the best guitar player in the world. There's also Tosin Bossi. There's a guy named Misha Mansour. He does a band called Periphery. Mark Okubo, guy from Vela Maya.
Yeah,
There
I
are
know
a
these.
million other people who are better at guitar than Kirk Hammett.
That's probably true, but I think he's really
James
good.
Hetfield.
I can't say he's the best. I think
He's the
Hetfield's
worst.
really good. James Hetfield sucks. You're saying?
Yes. I'm saying I'm a better guitar player than James Hetfield, and I'm not even that great.
What about vocals? He's pretty good in the vocals.
That's what he should do then.
He plays the Flying V. It's thrash metal. What did you expect from it?
What the fuck does it matter what kind of guitar he plays?
True. Are you in a band currently?
I've been in a band.
All right. What kind of music?
I mean, you wouldn't. Most people wouldn't. If I told you I played djent, y'all wouldn't know what the fuck that means. I play metal, not a little bit heavier than Metallica stuff. It doesn't matter.
Is it like power metal?
Yes. Good night, dude.
Okay. All right, gay guitar guy. I guess everybody, that's going to be it for me. Thank you, Ross, gay guitar guy, and Cliff for dropping by. All right. I guess the beef will continue. Yeah. Well, you'll probably just kick me off Soup Party on Tuesday if I decide to show. Oh, and I know she's here 2 hours into the show or something because Hipstar was live. Of course he was live. He does it Friday. He's the competition. Well, I hope they all had a good stream, and thank you everybody like Agro and Bella and the Snake and Catch. You catch your stuff and buy it. And everybody else and catch the replay. And this will be definitely the battle royale between Ross and Gay Guitar Guy will be in the next premiere a week from tomorrow. Right. I'm clipping that premiere together now slowly. So I do the puppet show probably around Sunday or Monday. Yeah. And then take a few more pictures. And maybe another video or two. All right. But you will Fireflies. I did 2 Firefly videos that I edited together. And I cut parts out where you can't see them. Like if you're in a spot of darkness, my camera on the phone will go into backlight, and they don't like a super high light on them. You see them. It's hard to capture fireflies because as the night is getting darker, they're harder to see. So you got to do it right when the blue is seeping in, right as night starts. It's officially nighttime. That's when the light show starts. They're amazing. There's a video of ducks. I didn't catch any. I did delete my phone or clean it out. So cleared every single picture that I had. Videos too. I had a couple bird videos. We've seen the geese. I've got some ducks. Yeah. All right. Check out. You'll see it coming a week from tomorrow. And remember tomorrow's premiere, 9 p.m. and I'll be on Carolina Hearns. Coming up a week from now. Oh, shit. Yeah. So I'll be interviewed by her at 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. her time. Then I'll have a rerun at 10 p.m. Eastern. All right. All my reruns have been getting struck lately for some stupid copyright. This one piled through. It's like 3 hours something. All right. Peace, everybody. Have a good night. Yeah.